Dear students, welcome to this session. In this session, just we will discuss the topological sort. It's an application of DFS. So DFS is the depth first search on a graph. What is a topological sort means? Just we are going to write that vertices in a graph in a particular order. Okay, that order is said to be a topological sort. Okay, so what is the order is a linear ordering of the vertices in a directed acyclic graph. So input should be a directed acyclic graph. We know that what is a directed graph and what is a directed acyclic graph. It is a directed graph. We should not have any cycles. Okay. So that is a topological sort. Just we are going to write the vertices in a particular order. Okay. So what is that particular order? What is that linear order meaning? Okay, just to see the definition. Topological sort of DAG is a linear ordering of all its vertices such as if G contains an edge. Okay, if you are having an edge U comma what V, okay, then that vertex U appears before what V in that ordering. That is, if you are checking any edge U comma V, okay, in that the final resultant order we are obtaining now, in that order, okay, if you look at that vertices U and V, U will be appeared before what V. Okay, so like that we are going to obtain an order. Okay, so in that order, if you are checking any edges in that graph, okay, so U will be appeared in that before what V. What is the use of it? What is the application of that topological sort that we'll discuss? So what is that topological sort algorithm? Very simple algorithm. It's almost a DFS only. Okay. So just first step is what? Perform the DFS and find the finishing time of every vertex. Okay. In the DFS algorithm already what? We have written the code steps for finding the starting time and finishing time. So just we need to compute that finishing time of every vertex V. The next step, as each vertex is finished, insert that into the front of the linked list. Okay. So it is nothing but sorting the vertices based on the finishing time in descending order. That's all. Okay, that vertex which is finished earliest, okay, that will be at last. Like that we need to what sort? The vertex which is finished last, that will be at the front of the list. Okay, that is a first node in that list. So that is an order. Okay, so I'll return that linked list, the list containing that order of what vertices. That is a topological sort. We'll see one example for it. So consider this graph, okay, and then the DFS already is performed on that graph. Okay, it is a directed graph and it is an acyclic graph. Directed acyclic graph, there is no cycles. Okay, suppose if this direction is like this, then it will be a cycle. Okay, so you cannot apply. So even if you apply, you will not get the exact order. Okay, in the directed acyclic graph. Okay, so if I want to find the topological order means what? We are going to write these vertices in particular order. That is a result of a topological sort. So just to perform from the starting node, just to what you perform that DFS. So DFS means what? There is no starting node. So just perform the what? The DFS on that and find the finishing time. So what is the finishing time is that 18:9. That is the second one is the finishing time. Okay. So now just observe that finishing time. Okay. As a vertex is finished, that need to be what inserted at the front of the list. So initially we have the list is an empty. List is what? Empty. So which one is finished first here? That I need to be what? Added at the front of the list like this. The next what? Which one have been finished means what? Next 4 by 7. So there is a next after that 6 IA H will be what finished. That is going to be what inserted at the front of the list. So that what? So H. Okay, and then 8 C, and then front of the list we have to keep on inserting. It is nothing but what we are writing what that vertices based on what the finishing time. Okay, in descending order. See the next what 9, that is B. Next you should not write that 18. Instead then we have to look at that 18, 17, 16, 14 and 15. So among this what 14 is that next one. So that I need to what complete that 14. That is a G. Next what F. Next E. Next D. Next what A. So we have written that vertices in the linear ordering. So how we are saying that is a linear ordering? As per the definition, what? If you are looking for any edge u comma v, consider any edge in that graph. The vertex u appear before the v in that ordering. For example, this edge is actually there in the result, the DF. But if you are considering a comma f, look at that a and f. Okay. So if you are considering a comma f edge, a is the u and terminal road is what f, a comma f. So a and what f. If you are taking f comma h, f h. So f appears before what h. So this is g I. So g and then what I. So f I, okay, f g, f and then what g. Okay. Similarly, if you are considering any other edge, for example, ch, see that c and h. Okay, e f or d e f, like that. Okay. So in that order, okay, that if you are considering any edge, it will be what appeared. That is in that edge, the starting node will appear before what the terminal node. Okay, so we obtain that topological order. So this is a topological order. Order of vertices. By which application I can map this problem? Topological order means assume that situation that if we plan a trip for visiting some 9 places. Okay, if we have a plan for visiting 9 places, so that 9 places are placed in, and then the route for that place from that A I can go to the B, from that place A to the F, A to the D, like that only we can go. I cannot go directly what A to C or A to H, like that. A to G, if I want to go means I can travel this or what this, like that we can go. Okay, so if I plan a trip for visiting all the cities, okay, 9 places. Okay, so if I start that is which order if I follow, I can visit all the cities. So that order if you want to find, you can go for what? That topological sort. For example, here if you are using this order, I can visit in that order only, we can visit all the 9 cities. Okay, so that is A, B, C, H, I, A. Then you have to must return back to that A. From that I cannot go to that F or G or E, like that. So if I start with that A means just I have to go to that I, then I have to come back to that A. Then I need to what? Travel in this direction up to what G I can reach. I already visited, so I need to go to that F again. From that to what G. So like that you can what find in which order of visiting that cities. That is a small application. Here the topological order is an application of what? The depth first what? Search. Okay. Next, the running time of what? The traverses, BFS, TFS, and what? The topological sorter. Okay. Just to consider that BFS algorithm, this is very simple to analyze the execution time. Okay, so execution time for the graph algorithm will be what analyzed in terms of what number of vertices and number of what edges. Okay, so because here the input is what a graph contains the some number of vertices and what graph. So analysis also what in terms of what the number of vertices and graph vertices and what edges. So here step 1, step 2, step 3, and then what step 4. That's all. Okay. Here in the step 1 only what we are accessing all the vertices. Okay, we are accessing what all the vertices. That is a step 1. So this complexity is actually what O of what V, number of vertices, depending on number of vertices. So this operations O of 1 because just assignment operations, we can ignore it. So loop is used here, so I can encounter again that while loop. While loop, what we are doing is actually while inside that for loop, then it is like a nested loop like that. Don't think. Even if you are using that nested think, here we are what performing that NQ and what the DQ operations. Okay, NQ and what the DQ operations. And if you analyze, if you look at that example, so if you look at this example, okay, the NQ and DQ operations, how many operations are there? It is depending on what? One NQ and again DQ, NQ and DQ. So it is equivalent to what? The number of what vertices? Number of vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 vertices means what? 8 into 2. Okay, that many operations, NQ, DQ operations are 8 NQ operation, 8 DQ operations. Even these are that is in that for loop what we are doing for each vertex and adjacent to that U. Each vertex adjacent to that U means what? This loop is going to, while loop is going to be executed for what? 8 times, that is number of vertices. Okay, that while loop is going to be executed for what? Equivalent to the number of vertices. The number of each time what we are accessing 1 or 2, 3 or 3 like that. Okay, so if you are counting that for loop iterations totally for all the loop while loop, if you are counting that number of what for loop iterations, we are going to access what all these values. All these values is nothing but what in the undirected graph, it is equivalent to twice the number of what edges, twice the number of edges, correct? So 1 to 0 to 1 is 1 edge is there, means 1 to what 0 1 edge is there. Similarly 0 to 4 1 edge is there, means 4 to 0 1 edge is there. So in that undirected graph here, the number of elements in that list, adjacency list, total number of elements in that adjacency list is what? 2 into what? The number of what? Edges. Okay, 2 into what? The number of edges. So we need to what? To process all the edges here. Okay, when in the first iteration of the while loop, we are accessing these elements 1 and 4. In the second iteration, we are accessing these elements. Third iteration. So at the end of what? All the iterations in that while loop, okay, all these elements are getting what? Accessed. So that what? That number of what access, that iteration for that for loop is what? Equivalent to the number of what? Elements in that adjacency list. That number of elements in that adjacency list, total adjacency list is equivalent to what? 2 into what? E. So 2 into E, that is number of vertices. Okay, and plus what? Each vertex also what is getting processed. In that first step also what? The number of vertices are what getting processed here. So that BFS algorithm, okay, in the BFS algorithm, the complexity is theta of or big O of, okay, number of vertices plus what? Number of edges. Okay, so how we have to analyze actually means this is what number of vertices plus these are the some constant operations, and then what for the while loop, okay, 2 into that dq nq dq operations is 2 into what number of vertices, and then what this operation, that is what the for loop total iterations is equal to 2 into what number of what edges. So number of edges, 2 into number of edges plus 3 into number of vertices, which is equivalent to belongs to what O of what number of vertices plus what number of edges. So that only we are finally or we are obtaining the complexity as what number of vertices plus what number of edges. The next DFS algorithm. So in that DFS also, if you are considering this, okay, all the vertices needs to be what initialized first, okay, that for loop. So that complexity equal to what number of vertices. So number of vertices need to be added. Here also that for loop. In that for loop, what we are visiting that number of what vertices again. Okay, so that what each vertices is going to be what visited if it is not already what visited. So maximum time what execution time but number of vertices only. Now we need to what analyze that DFS visit. How many times the DFS visit is going to be called means what number of V. Okay, but if you look at the number of what DFS visit in that algorithm. So in the DFS visit algorithm, if you look at that tracing of that algorithm, okay, we have just what started with that U, and then we have visited what this adjacent nodes of what particular what vertices. Even if it is a undirected graph, okay, so that number of elements in the adjacency list is equivalent to what 2 into the number of edges. If it is a directed graph, the number of elements in the adjacency list, total number of elements in the adjacency list is equivalent to what number of edges. Okay, so maximum at most what 2 into what number of edges. So in the DFS visit also what we are going to process this. Okay, that is number of what that is all these elements in the adjacency list is going to be what visited in that DFS visit also. So the complexity will be what number of vertices, okay, number of vertices, processing time for processing the time for processing that number of vertices, all that elements in the adjacency list, plus that initializing all the vertices. Okay, this is number of what elements, which is equivalent to what number of edges. Okay, so this complexity also what big O of number of vertices plus what number of edges. Okay, and the third algorithm, that is a topological sort. Here also we are performing what that DFS only. So DFS complexity is this one. After that what we are inserting that element at the insert front. Insert front means how many insert front will happen means the number of vertices. So finally the elements in that list is what equivalent to the number of vertices. Insert front is O of 1. O of 1 into that number of insertion is a number of vertices. So that what O of V plus O of E plus again O of V, like that. So it is also what belongs to that O of what V plus E. So the topological sort algorithm complexity also what O of number of vertices plus what number of edges. Okay, like that you can analyze. So at least finally you should be able to what remember that you should remember that complexity, time complexity of what each and every algorithm what you are discussing in that semester. Okay, so remember that complexity. Once if you learned an algorithm, try to find the complexity of that algorithms. Okay, even if it is not specified in this particular book, try yourself to obtain that complexity. So practice to what analyze the complexity of any algorithms, whatever that algorithm you are going to learn or you are going to write. Okay, practice to what analyze that algorithm and then try to understand that efficiency of that algorithm. Okay, so in this session just I have given the introduction to that topological sort. What is a topological sort? How to do that topological sort using the DFS, the execution time of the BFS, DFS, and the topological sort. So we completed the traversal and graph. So if you have a doubt, you can ask. Okay. So here the topological sort is an application of the DFS. So what is the purpose of the BFS means that application is what? We are finding the shortest distance from the starting node to what? All other node. So that is an application of what? The BFS. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Thank you.